Hello and welcome to the Slingshot Channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful new design of mine, the Rambini, at home. Now of course this one has the flip clips and it will also come with this detachable hand shield for aggressively cut bands and long training sessions. But that is not needed to really have fun with it. I'm going to show you a very simple version of this that will shoot just as good. The first thing you have to do is go to the link down there and download the PDF file from the forum. You probably have to register to the forum, but it's free, so it's not an issue. And then print it out. Make sure that the dimensions are right. It should print just fine the way it is, but if it isn't, then just use the scaling function of the printout in the PDF reader to make it fitting. And then simply cut it out roughly like this. Now you need to find a suitable piece of wood. Of course I like multiplex plywood, but of course you can also take any other type of wood as long as it's sturdy, and we'll test this later on. Thickness should be at least 8 mm, but of course can't be too thick, can never be too thick. Now we will glue it onto the piece of wood. Take any kind of glue. Let it dry for a few minutes. Now we will saw it out, and you can of course do that with a normal jigsaw, or you could use my coping saw that I love very much. Now we take the file and round everything nicely. A small little tip: when you work with plywood, always file away from the edge, like so. Never do it the other way around, because otherwise you will get splinters in the surface of the wood, and we don't want that for a cleaner look. Now if you want, it's not a must, but if you want you can round these two edges a little more so that it's more comfortable to hold your thumb and index finger against it later on. Like that. Now we'll be using some sandpaper, in this case 80 grit, and sand it carefully. If you want, you can put some oil on it. It looks nicer and also makes it a little bit water resistant. I use linseed oil, just like in old times. Alright, it's done. Now we can band it up. And of course you can cut the bands by yourself, or you can simply buy them online, like from my store, or if you're in the US, from simplishot.com. You'll find the links down there as well. Just wrap it around with thin rubber strip, like so. And on the last winding, you take your pliers and wrap like this, and then grab the end like this and pull it through. That's it. For the test shots we're gonna shoot indoors because it's such lousy weather outside today. And I can show you my new mini catch box. You see this little bit of rubber strips preventing most of the balls from falling out. And here is this little box that automatically attaches the ammo, and that's why it's mounted a little bit at an angle so that the balls can fall down. So if I want to hit my own nose, draw out to the anchor point, like the corner of my mouth, close my left eye, and then use the anchor point, the top of the frame here, this point here, to aim. Okay, we're starting out with a 12mm steel ball. Ha! First shot a hit. Another hit. Let's use a 60mm steel ball now. That's fun, isn't it? Let's use a paintball. Bang! I like the Rambini design very much because it's so compact and it really fits in every pocket. And also it's gonna take a while, like a few months before my full version hits the shop. So enough time for you to saw it out and make it a weekend project. Anyway, I hope you liked this because that's it for today. Thanks and bye bye.